Today it's Wednesday, October 1st, 2025. October 1st, 2025. Yeah, okay. This will be the part 8.1, if I remember right. It's just a small update regarding what? Regarding the valve springs. I have finished already from lapping the valves. Cylinder heads are over there, standing by to get permission to see how we're gonna continue with the valve springs. Okay? That once again, it's total fine with me. You're gonna say to me, install these valve springs. Excuse me. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna install these valve springs. No problem. No hard feeling. You know, it's not my car after all. It's not my engine. All right. Here I had the yesterday springs that I was testing. All right. I didn't deal at all with these valve springs because I have a new valve springs, right? So what's the point? I get just only one inner, one outer to get some measurements. And then I was scratching my head. I said, Tassos, are you sure that the intake and exhaust has the same valve springs? I mean, the aftermarket ones that came in a nylon bag, they have the same height, obviously, all right? All of them, they have the same height. It's not some taller and some shorter, all right? All of them, they have the same height, and the kilograms, you see, 28, 30, 31, 31, 31. Like I said yesterday, it's all over the place, but yeah, it is what it is. Then what I did. This is the box for the exhaust, all right? Fine. This is the box for the intake, all right? So, there are different valve springs. Has different valve springs for the intake, different for the exhaust. What's this? You see side by side? The inner one has a small difference, if any. See, the right one is a little bit taller, the left one is a little bit shorter. But it has different valve springs. So if I get the valve springs for the intake, forget the inner one. The outer one, it's similar height with aftermarket ones. Let me get a measurement also from that. I'm gonna get a measurement from the outer and from the inner to put down the numbers I have for the exhaust. Let's see for the intake how it is. Why not, right? 1 minute ago I get an answer from the office. They said that it's been intended to interfere the springs to have tight fit, to be like that. All right, nothing wrong with me, total fine. That's how it is. I'm not the one who designed it after all, right? Let me separate it now. All right, so this is how it's supposed to be running. That they have to interfere to each other, the springs. Total fine with me, no problem. Just let's put this on the video as well. Exhaust, intake, seat pressure 11.5 kilograms, full lift 32.5 versus 12 to 31, very similar. On the outer spring, 26 kilos the seat pressure versus 30.5, and full lift 64 to 55.5. Now, as soon as we are okay from the springs, that means the owner or whoever designed the springs, this is how it's been intended to be used, all right? Total fine, no hard feeling from my side, like I said. All right, 86, okay, forget that. What I'm going to do now, since I finished by lapping the valves, I am going to match, I mean, what I don't want to do. I don't want to end up to be, let us say, the 12 kilograms, as an example. This is this one, this is, wait, 1, 2, 3. Okay, the 12 kilos, this one, to don't end up to be with a spring that it's, let us say, 27.5. You know, to be the lightest, the less tension with the more tension to make what? You have half kilo plus minus, and the other one you have, yeah, fine. Let me see what I have, write down, and then I'm gonna follow the same thing. I'm gonna put for the intake, I'm gonna choose here 12 intake and 12 exhaust that the 12 intake is gonna be with less pressure and the exhaust with more pressure. No, other way around. This, yeah, because this is shorter. Oh boy. I'm gonna get some measurements for the outer one just to see where am I, plus minus, and the exhaust outer, see the average, and then I'm gonna do the same thing on that. Alright, because this on the maximum lift it's at 55.5 kilograms when this is at 64 kilograms, but the seat pressure on this is 30.5 and this is 26. Let's see how it's gonna be. I'm not gonna put it randomly, alright, but again I have to deal with half kilo plus minus, but what's the good thing that I can choose? It's, let us say, what did I said, 6, 12 for the intake, 12 for the exhaust. Yeah, let's do that. And I'm using always these two, this lower washer and the retainer up. I have it dotted, don't want to mix it up because I'm using this to get a measurement from everything, to don't add variables. That's the thing. That's it. The small update is I finished by lapping the valves. I'm gonna continue with the valve springs to get the measurement. This is the seat pressure, by the way. It's not the full lift. Alright, so I have to do it again. I have to make again more measurements. And that I figured it out that the intake valve spring, it's different than the exhaust valve spring. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What I'm missing now? Let's put it at the same position here. Yeah, it's finishing. Yeah, no worries. 1, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's taller, but yeah, alright, fine. But this one, this has different thickness, obviously. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, alright. This is if you know where you're gonna use this spring that has much more separation between the coil, between these. When you have more lift, if you increase the lift and you need more clearance from the spring, you're gonna use this. Yeah, alright, it is what it is, right? Fine. All good, moving on. And then next video, when I'm gonna receive the sleeves with the fire ring, when I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna make another video. For now, let me deal with the springs. I'm gonna spend a couple of hours here, and then I'm gonna mount it on the cylinder heads to finalize it. Thank you. As soon as I haven't uploaded yet the video, I guess I can continue with the video, right? Alright. First thing second. Or first thing first. Okay. What I did. Some people they're gonna tell you that, you know what? If you compress it completely, the spring, to touch the coil to each other, or if you hammer it, or if you throw it down, alright, you're gonna change the value. Trust me, I have done this, and it didn't change anything, especially on the 33 kilograms. This is the strongest one, alright, and I get also the lightest, that's the 27 kilograms. This, I get one of these two. I just compress it fully, then I get the hammer and I hammer it to see if it's gonna change something. I throw it down on the floor like this, you know, like that, and then you get the measurement again. And once again, yeah, it's fine, I'm not gonna install it now. After all, you get exactly the same values. I'm sorry about that, it's not changing something, I'm just saying, because you're gonna hear some crazy things. Maybe it's working on the used ones, maybe. I don't know. Now, what am I doing now? We are talking about the outer valve springs, alright? And what I'm doing in this case, we have 30.574, this is the maximum lift and this is the seat pressure. Okay, 30.5 kilograms with 74 kilograms, this is 31 with 73. This is 30.74. So the 30.74 with the 30.574, we are doing it, we are making it 1. Alright? Then we have, wait, You see the 28.5 with 29 and 72.5 with 72. Let's make it 1. What else we can make 1? This is 28.72 but inside I have plus 1 here. That means it's 73, this one. This is minus 0.5. That means it's 71.5. This is minus 1.5. That means 70.5 and so on. Alright, keep this here. So with 28.5 I make it here 29. Let's go here 27.5, alright, to 70. That means the minus 1.5, it's gonna be 70.5. This one 70.5. I can place it here, okay, and I can place also this one here 70.5, and this one it's 1.5 kilogram more. This, yeah, alright, it's half kilogram more. This minus 1, you get my point. This is even, oh boy, this is 69. This one here, it's 69 kilos. Yeah, oh boy. Yeah, good luck. Ideal gonna be, I mean, if you have the half of them in 70 kilograms and the other half at 75, then okay, it's okay. You're gonna put the exhaust intake and finish the story. But that's not the case. That's not the case. And that's what I'm doing right now. And I haven't get the full pressure on the inner spring. This is only the seat pressure. 12, 12.5 and 13. Let me compress a little bit to see how much I can go. Erase also these numbers here, so don't be confused. Remove also these numbers and see what can I do here. We're gonna keep it as is for now. I did what I did on camera. I didn't move anything else. And then the 29.72.5, these two, there was here. I just transferred it here to have more space. All right. So I have seat pressure between 27 and 33 kilograms, and full lift, maximum lift, 69 kilograms to 75.5. On the outer spring, all right. All right. Now, keep it as is. I just play with half kilogram up and down, and I put them together. Let's continue with the inner spring now. All right, same thing. I'm verifying the 12 kilograms, the seat pressure, that it's at 36.28 millimeters, and then I'm going to 26.08 to see what kind of value he's going to give me the rest of the springs, the inner springs. All right, same story. It makes sense why I had the motor here and why I have a switch, right, up and down. It's much faster than to do it manually. Yeah, tell me about it. Obviously, you're watching with your responsibility. Don't say to me that you waste my time, Tassos. Stop watching the video. Clearly, whoever wants, watch it. Let's move on. And that's the results for the inner spring. Here I have 2 or 3 pieces that are at 25.5 and all the rest at 26. Okay, 12.5 kilograms on the seat pressure and the maximum lift, full. Okay, 26.08. Okay. 25.5, 2 or 3, all the rest 26. This is 26, this 4, 13 to 26, and this 2, 12 to 25.5. Alright, what's giving us here? 12 to 13 kilograms, seat pressure, 12.5 plus minus half kilo, and 25.5 to 26 at the maximum lift. What's giving to us this one? 0.25. Yeah, 250 grams plus minus. Yeah, all right. So what does mean that one? It's pointless to do anything on the inner spring because similar. Now you're gonna tell me, it's normal to have so much difference on the outer, and the inner. Why does have so much big difference? This is the outer 27.33, and this is full lift 69 to 75.5. To me, it's not okay. Now, I'm not gonna spend my time checking all of the old springs, the OEM I guess it's an OEM, all right? I'm not gonna spend my time checking all, but keep in mind that the old ones are gonna be within 1 to 2 kilograms plus minus, maximum, all right? So, what do we have? What can I do here? As soon as I have, this is the middle, all right? 12 and a half at 26. I can easily do that. Put this for here because it doesn't matter where I'm gonna place it, and I can easily place, oh boy, yeah, keep it there. Why I did that? Yeah, I can easily take this one, get there. What I'm planning to do, just to compensate a little bit, at least, the 33 75.5, I'm gonna use one of these, all right, because this is stronger, this is supposed to be lighter by 1 kilo. I'm not gonna put one of these springs with a stronger outer spring. Makes sense? At least to compensate for, not for the 29, for the 30, 31, 31 and a half and 33. So I can use one of these two for the 33 and some of them for this, this and this, and the rest 27 up to 29. Yeah, right, there is no option. These four, let us say, on the lightest, as an example, this is 27 and a half with 70, and I have inside mine 0.5 and minus 1. That means this goes 69. This is 69 the maximum lift and 27.5 the seat pressure. So on this one I'm gonna use one of the strongest inner, 13 and 26. Alright, that's what I'm gonna do. But again, for me, for my eyes, alright, I'm not blaming anybody, I'm just saying that the contact that has the inner to the outer, it's not right, if you're asking me, at least, alright, there is a reason why you see that. And open as many as you want, you're gonna see the same thing. The double spring, it never has a contact, the inner with the outer, or the outer with the inner. Alright, so let me arrange it a little bit to see how it's gonna be, and then I'm gonna make one set for intake, one set for the exhaust, and that's it. My plan is the seat pressure, the highest seat pressure to be on the intake. Why is that? Because of the boost. Because it depends the dimensions of the valve, how much boost you need to win the spring to blow inside. I don't know how much the boost level is gonna be for on this car. I don't know the setup. They haven't tell me something. They just give me the parts, you know. But what do I know, right? Never mind. Let me fix the valve springs and close the cylinder heads and upload also this video. I don't want to have it in my mind. I forget to upload it earlier. Let's upload it now. Now, seriously, now that's the end for this part. Thank you. Over and out. Maybe I'm gonna make it part 9 or 8.1. Let's make it 8.1. I think the last one was 8. No, we're gonna see. You're gonna see on the title. Thank you.